cooked. That's actually hilarious. Hilarious.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Wait, what? Oh. Just a camera glitch.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
Pink, did you say GN or good night? Hello, YouTube. My name's Markiplier. I'm just kidding.
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Pause the video. Okay. We getting this sorted. You guys get this sorted. I have content to make, man. I'm working here. Just kidding. Oh my god.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi
Holy fuck,
van,
actual.
and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old
like
malfunctioning CCTV system?
She's confused.
Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Any thoughts? This happened like a couple days ago.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again.
No, it really
Brandis
doesn't.
and her husband Sky have
Unless
never
you're me.
or even
Just kidding.
experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be. Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
She might be at work.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
Someone's at your door.
Let me just show you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure she's just off doing stuff.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Is it just me, or like, am I the only one that would not open the door?
And like, we're literally just...
Fuck yeah, yeah, spooky bitch.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door
Yeah.
begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena.
What if
They
it's your
decide to
grandma?
just pack up their stuff and leave
No,
the
open it
house.
swinging.
But this is when things get
Oh shit, my bad,
even
grandma.
creepier.
Look at grandma.
So we're leaving.
That's a
we
good
got all our
choice.
stuff packed.
Smartest white couple I've ever met. It's crazy up in here. Same brainwaves.
Oh my
True.
gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car.
Rachel said,
leaving,
fuck this
like-
shit.
I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And
Nothing
again, it
bad,
begins
just
to
a
move
ghost.
back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up
We were pretty
residence
close
in
there.
the house.
Dark.
But what do you think? The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning, and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large
There's a lot of Filipino
Girls
ghosts.
stop a little too long to
Like a
take
lot of
some
ghosts in
pictures
Philippines.
and accidentally get
Or a lot
left
of fake
behind by
ghosts
the
in
group.
Philippines.
The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami.
No, you're gonna leave her
Malayo
behind.
na sila. Wala na.
What's that?
Did you see it?
No.
As the
Nukes.
two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone, and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later.
Tell some ghost stories, Pink.
So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK.
Fucking Dark just said. So Pink's like, I've seen ghosts. Dark says same whenever Jack's screen gets
In
bright.
this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal
You're on my
village
list.
of
You just made the
Jaywick,
list.
England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK.
Weird.
And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Do me.
Brendan.
I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and
What's up,
lies
Pablo?
down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van. That must do.
Ooh, no. No.
Someone just tried the door.
No, that's spooky.
Right, whoever the
Can't fucking
that
see
was
shit.
has now gone.
I'd be driving. Pack up. Get the fuck out.
Here.
someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside. Hey! Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok
The
at
ghost that scared my grandma.
Official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are
I heard Matt
lot
was a
of
fan,
fake
no
accounts
windows.
on there. Get
What?
out.
Sorry?
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange
I don't
things and
understand
hear
that.
unexplained noises.
It's just a
Late
viewer.
One night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
You've lost me, Dark. It's just Beethoven. He played piano.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the
Free
piano.
something, I forgot
As you
what.
might imagine, it did not
Free
go
candy?
well.
Oh, yeah, that's Matt.
The piano plays again, and
I just had like a little thing that I just thought of. If I got a good rental deal where I'm at, I totally deal with the ghost. I get it now.
About enough.
I'm
He
totally
decides
there.
to leave the house to stay with a friend.
Nope,
But
I
as
just stay.
he's leaving, he manages to capture this video.
Still didn't really understand what you meant though, till the candy part.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say,
Here's a little taste.
They say, here's a little taste. That was a crazy fucking cutoff. Oh, Lord.
well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did.
$350 for a
Carter moved
7-bedroom
right out of the
house. I'd
And
fucking sleep with a
the
ghost.
End of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers.
I would have
A
stayed.
video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk.
I would've
at a
told your
creepy
niece
old
to suck
hotel
it
in
up.
Arizona.
Sorry,
One day, his
that was
coworker
foul.
shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Why is that blood?
What the?
What is on the sheet? Is that shit? Dog. You need to clean these sheets, dog.
Cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
Dog, you need to clean those sheets.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bed sheet.
There's a
When
ghost.
Celtic's
A ghost
coworker
mouse.
slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this?
I think you need to change those sheets,
Also,
my dude.
if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this.
That's fucking
on the
disgusting.
bed.
I'm sick.
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more
Yeah.
than whatever.
Yo, what's the
is moving
hotel's
around
name?
Under there. So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
Pizza
My
stain,
God.
you know that,
One night in Pueblo,
right?
Colorado,
You know that shit, eh?
Call comes into the 911 dispatch center, but whoever
Pizza
made the call
stay.
hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is,
What
Imperial
pizza?
Memorial Gardens is a funeral home surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30.
It's story time with Jack. So I moved from where I'm at to Nova Scotia. Pepperoni. I moved from where I'm at to Nova Scotia, right? And we stopped in a fucking hotel on like the side of the road because of the weather, right? And I ordered. So like, you know how like they have room service, right? They all got, it was like probably 12, right? And so we all ordered food, and guess what I ordered? I ordered the steak and lobster. I was like, man, that lobster looks good. Let's get that. Fucking 12 at night ordering lobster. It was crazy.
Emergency operators called the funeral home back to make sure
It was in like,
okay.
what the fuck, Wawa?
Someone
Or something?
the phone.
Ontario?
This is what the 911 operators hear.
It was foul. It was not good.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
How do you react to that?
There's a lot of static, and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure,
That is how you
the
react.
emergency
It's like,
operators
oh.
send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible,
Nice.
but there's just...
Am I reading this story to chat? Well, guess what? You don't get a fucking say in it. This is from Dark. He does renos in hotels. We did a reno, and in the box spring, we found a guy's porno stash with 15 megs, 5 DVDs, 2 fleshlights, a dildo thag. It was the size of my fist and forearms. Cooked.
Not much there.
And Dark's a big boy, so...
Hello?
Damn, that would be cooked.
So, just who made this call?
That's probably
And
his
what
stuff,
do you
yeah.
think they might
He's
be
just
saying?
he's just telling us stories now. Like, this would be funny. Just kidding, Dark.
Lurking in the dark.
How many ads have I gotten?
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice
That's what he brings
anything
to all the
unusual.
hotels.
But later that night, as the man checks through his security
We'll do that
camera
in
feed,
confidence.
he sees something that sends a shiver down his
Excuse me,
spine.
my bad. Country road, take me home. What the fuck is that? My bad, dog. Cooked. What was that? That was spooky. Shit, that ghost is crip walking, bro. I'm sorry. That ghost was crip walking.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere.
Gangsta ass ghost.
And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air.
Is that the water
Now, the
mano
figure
guy?
moves at a
What do you
very
mean the
odd
water
angle
mano
and
guy?
speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this? Scurry videos. So I like to end these videos
Some
with the stuff that
watermelon
kinda
inside
starts
a
off
watermelon.
scary and then just gets weird and
Damn,
kinda goofy.
cooked. I'm canceled
Speaking
again.
of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mama, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in her.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up,
That's a rational reaction.
which was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no
Was
other
that your
cars
alt account,
around
Drain?
anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
Take me home. Oh, dude, that was. Ooh. Oh, you scared the fuck out of him.
So, in case you missed it,
Yo.
in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his
Yo.
window and dangles it in front of the driver's window.
But that's
And the
fucking
driver
awful,
slams on the
dude.
brakes and freaks right out.
That's fucking diabolical, dude. I would have crashed. No, that's funny as fuck.
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different. Because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife
I've
and
seen
kids.
these ones. I love harmless pranks. The last one was not. Yeah, they're pretty good. You know these kids are sick of him. I love harmful pranks. It's crazy.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh, now you got ghosts.
Look, I was trying to. Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about. Yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, y'all gonna peek around the corner for real, for real.
Yeah,
I
Dark.
was scared too. I just
Like you think you're funny? You think you're funny?
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next
That was
time.
good.